How's it going, everyone? This is Tom. Now today I'm going to be showing you what's on my iPhone 5. This is my iPhone 5 right here. It is jailbroken. I get so many requests about what apps I'm using. This is going to be the non-jailbroken edition, so I'm going to be showing you just basically the applications, and then afterwards I will probably do another episode in the future, so hit that like button if you'd like to see me do my jailbreak edition of this, and I'll show you every single jailbreak tweak, theme and stuff like that installed on my device. If we can get to like 500 likes, that would be insane, and I'll definitely get that video pumped out for you guys. So we'll start off with the front screen. As you can see, there's my spotlight, so this is my front screen. First off, we've got Fantastical. This is a calendar application, however it's a lot better than the standard one, than the kind of standard Apple one. You know, it's just not the greatest calendar. This one syncs with Gmail and stuff like that. It's just very, very good. I would thoroughly recommend it if you organize your life through the iOS calendar like I do and so many people do. Next up is YouTube. Pretty self-explanatory. This is just the standard YouTube application. Jasmine is actually another YouTube application, however it's got a different kind of styled interface. However, the reason I've got it is it lets you reply to comments, so you can go across and, you know, actually reply to a comment on one of my videos, which you can't do with the standard YouTube app, so big advantage for me personally. Then I have Gmail, again pretty self-explanatory. Mail, which I don't actually use because Mailbox has replaced it. It just kind of fits well in that space. As you can see, I've got this 3-icon layout. Again, I'll be showing you how to do that, what tweaks, in that follow-up video. Then I have LastPass. That is a password manager app. So if you forget passwords all the time, you can just use LastPass, and it's great. It syncs with your devices. Syncs kind of in the cloud, so you can just install it on your computer in your browser, then it automatically logs you into all your favorite sites and stuff. Fantastic, very, very cool. Cydia, again pretty self-explanatory. Next is Deliveries. This is a really cool application actually, and it basically just is a graphical representation of any parcels you have being delivered. In my line of work, you get quite a lot of parcels being delivered constantly, so that's obviously very useful for that. Instagram, again, pretty self-explanatory. My Instagram is Tom_Rich_. If you'd like to follow me, you can if you want. Again, that link will be down below in the description. Evernote, that's a note service. If you're not using Evernote, you probably should. However, I believe Google Keep will probably come out soon for iOS. We'll have to see about that one though. Phone, again, pretty self-explanatory. Amp music player, this is by Odyssey, and this is interesting because it gives you, it actually improves the audio coming out of your device. So, you know, it's kind of like a downgrade from buying new headphones, but it's also a little bit extra than having, you know, not upgrading your headphones at all. I think it's $1 or 69p in the App Store, and I would thoroughly recommend it. It actually really does kind of crunch the sound, make it a lot more smooth and things like that. So again, that is Amp. Scrolling along, Google Drive, pretty self-explanatory. Free My Apps, that's just a link to the web Free My Apps version, as I'm sure many of you have used this service in the past. Over HD, this I don't really use on my iPhone too much, however I use it on my iPad. It just lets you overlay text onto your photos and stuff like that. So if I'm editing on the move or something like that, that's quite useful to do for posts and things like that. App Store, Dropbox, Apple Store, again, I'm not going to go over these. Photos, settings, camera, clock. Snapseed, a very, very cool photo editing program or app. It's actually by Google+, they bought it. Again, I'll try and link some of these down below in the description, but this just gives you an insane amount of customization. You can kind of, it's a little bit like Photoshop for your device. Bitly, this is what I use to crush all of my links that I send to you guys and put in the description, stuff like that. So that's good for tracking and things like that. I have a folder called Apple Crap, which are all the Apple apps, which I just don't get around to using. Amazon Mobile, eBay, Gumtree, PayPal, NatWest, that's my bank. My O2, that's my carrier. IMDb, this is a great application if you are into movies and films and stuff like that at all. Thoroughly recommend. Again, I'm just kind of glossing over these applications because a lot of them are just quite generic. You'll find out that I just use quite a lot of generic applications on my device. SlowPro lets you slow down your iPhone video. It lets you record at 60 frames a second and then does this crazy ridiculous like 10,000 frames a second, which is all software related. It doesn't do it with the actual camera, but again, pretty cool. And definitely check that one out if you're looking to do certain slow-mo video on your iPhone. Speedtest.net, this is just a speed test application for your internet, and when your internet's as bad as mine, you need to know how quick or lack of quickness it is anyway. Google Plus app, I love this thing for the iPhone and their iOS. They've really impressed me with their iOS app line, and it's impressive to see them doing that and not just neglecting it, which is good from them, of course. Then we have Skype, again, self-explanatory, O2 moments, just bus times. Cineworld, that's the cinema here in the UK. Geekbench, lets you geekbench your device and compare it against other models and stuff like that, so pretty useful for what I do. Flipboard, if you don't know, this is a news application. Again, I thoroughly recommend this one. If you're not using it already, it's just a very well-rounded app. I don't really use it too much, actually, because I read a lot of my media on my iPad. PicStitch, very good for Instagram. It lets you stitch photos together in certain orientations in certain ways. So as you can see, there's just a ton of ones you can get and lay out your photos. So again, if you use Instagram a lot and you like to put a little bit more customization into it, PicStitch is a good way to go. Vine, you can again follow me, that's Tom_Rich_. This is literally one of my favorite apps at the moment. It's kind of like Twitter, well, it's owned by Twitter, but it's for video and you can just post videos. I'd say it's more like Instagram actually, but it's just great fun, and being able to share a ton of kind of 6-second video clips is always great fun. ITV Player, again, buses. iFixit, this is the iFixit app. If you don't know, they're a fixing company. They kind of fix all your tech and has guides and stuff like that. Google Maps, Every Mac, this is a web application, but this is just kind of lets you compare specs of all the Macs, and everymac.com is a really great website if you haven't used it already. Google Search, again, pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to go over that. NotJot Pro, this is a scanner app, so you can actually scan things directly from your phone, and it actually works really well compared to just some junk apps which just don't do anything. Springtomize, again, these are all Jailbreak stuff on this page, apart from the Facebook app, the Facebook Pages app that lets me monitor my Facebook page. Again, that link will be down below as well. Card Cloud is kind of a virtual business card application, so you can, this is my virtual business card, which I'd be able to send to anyone who I wanted to send my virtual business card to. Netbot, which is kind of like Tweetbot, just for app.net. I'm not really big on app.net. I don't really find it too interesting, to be honest. Clear, this is a to-do list application, so it lets you organize your life. I use this more than the Reminders app. However, I tend to use Keep, Google Keep on the web, just a little bit more than that. But I really like this kind of thing, so you know, it's just very well done, this application. So if you want to swipe off things, you can, these are the reviews I need to do, but you can swipe off things like, if I had bought the Sigma 30mm f1.4 lens, that's what I'm planning to buy in the very near future, you could just swipe it off like that and it would go like that, but let's redo that. Okay, let's exit out of there. Okay, so we got Bump. I'm sure a lot of you will know what Bump is. Kind of just lets you send things just by bumping your phone. National Rail, M-Tickets, again, bus app, and airport utility. Pretty generic airport utility, I'm sure most of you know. So that's pretty much what's on my iPhone. Down in the dock, I've got Tweetbot. This is a Twitter client. Pretty much the best one there is, hands down. It just beats everything else for me. I absolutely love Tweetbot. Huge advocate. And Mailbox, and this is my email client, which is just fantastic, and I absolutely love it. I really don't know how people haven't been using this already, if you're not, and I believe you don't even have to wait in line for this anymore anyway, so pretty cool from that point of view. Now we got then Chrome, so you know, that's pretty much it. Those are the applications that I have on my iPhone. Again, if you want me to produce one for my jailbreaking thing, give this video a like, and if we get to like 500, that'd be awesome, and I will crank out that video for you. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.